Hey YouTube, it's Dimitri. Today I am very excited to talk a little bit about Fancy Quant. So it's the business I run here, what I've kind of kicked off and started here. We have clients coming through the door. I have work lined up. We're doing all the planning on the background of this, but I thought I would talk a little bit about what we offer, about what we're doing here in the career development space here, both on two kind of fronts with this. So if you go to our website, you can learn more about it. If you go to the consulting tab, let's start off with academic consulting. You can read all of this. We offer three distinct tracks here. I offer a wide variety of services, custom tailored projects, right? Because it's consulting and advisory services. But I want to focus on the career development portion of this. I am going to be doing a career development workshop with one of the universities, and it's going to be great. We're going to have two setups. It's a 3-day event. We're trying to fit in as many resume reviews as possible, but it's 3 days. One day I'm going to be doing a resume PowerPoint discussion and presentation. I'm doing this non-conventionally in the sense that you're not going to see the standard kind of boring, like, this is how you structure a resume. This is what you should write down on your resume. Like, it seems too cookie cutter. That's often not what we're looking at. I've been on the hiring side. I've fixed teams, been on great teams, and I've been tasked with building a team from the ground up on both quants and quant devs. So I know what we're looking for in a variety of spaces, and I'm highly involved across the industry and talk to a lot of different people. And we're going to get into the presentation. I'm hoping to break out some of the basics, right? We have to go over some of the basics, what to do, what not to do, but getting into true examples and being somewhat uncut on how I think about these and how I talk about these, because resumes do come through and I'm like, this person is cocky as hell. They seem to have no credentials. And I want to show you that so you don't do that on the resume and get thrown out. I'm also going to go through a quality resume here. So a shout out and thank you to one of my past employees. I hired them right out of grad school. I asked for their resume. I'm going to go over their resume. They allowed me to do this. Again, I'm blacking out the names and everything just for a little bit of privacy here. But I hired them and they turned out to be an excellent candidate. And I'm going to talk about this process here, going through why the resume was good, why I gave them an interview. And I'll probably touch on either in the first presentation on resumes or the second one on interviewing, why I hired them, right? Because they have to go through the resume process and the interviewing process. So day one is going to be all about the resume. I'm going to hit it in I think about an hour, but I really want to get into the nitty gritties of tearing resumes apart, being extra critical like corporations are, but we can't publicly often say like, this is garbage and this sucks. And this is stellar. I love the way this is worded. There's just not a lot of this open discussion going on here. So we're going to bake this into the resume workshop here. Then day two of this process is going to be the interviewing part of this. And again, we'll cover some of the basics and the generals, but I would like to dive more deeply into the process of how you have a more natural conversation. How do you practice for that? How do you better prepare to come off looking intelligent? I know it is extraordinarily hard to sit somewhere and it seems like you're just getting grilled. Kind of how you go about getting a better interview process and learning more about the company so you can make a decision, right? It's not just the company that's saying yes or no. Many students have 2, 3, 4 offers. You need to be able to sit and figure out which ones you want to take and make a decision intelligently. And that occurs through that interview process as well. So that is going to be the two pieces in this. Across this 3-day span, though, I'm doing one-on-one resume reviews as part of the workshop with their students, their second-year students. I'm getting them ready for the job market because guess what? People are already throwing job postings up online. I'm seeing companies are hiring. September seems way too freaking early, to be honest, for you guys. I know some students in some programs graduate in like the end of December, and so January they're coming around to look. I get it. But we're going to do one-on-one discussion points here. So this is like career advisory. I'd like to look at the resume, ask them questions, have a conversation with them, and help them curate their experience better. There's too much, examples of people saying, hey, what does the perfect resume look like? I'm just going to write these things down. That's not what we're looking for when we're hiring. We're looking for unique, interesting individuals who are smart, problem solvers, curious, being able to kind of bring out your current story. Like, I thought my story was pretty generic and gray in grad school, and then I realized I'm pretty unique. And then I talked to more people, like everyone's really unique, but how you pitch and sell that story on a resume when you only get a page or two to make a shot, how do you go through that process here? So that is what we're working on here. I'm very excited to be rolling this out here with the first university that has signed up for this. The second piece of this, if you go into consulting again on the website to career consulting, I have a cool little calendar here on Wednesdays and Fridays. I have not taken phone calls in the last 5+ years. So lots of people have messaged me and said, Dimitri, do you have 30 minutes? Do you have an hour? I promise it'll be well worth your time. I'd love to chat with you. I'll offer you money to do it. And I've just said, no, 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 no. I don't have the time. I don't have the resource. I don't have the mental bandwidth. I just can't do it. Now that I am freed up to run my own business here, I am doing career consulting. So I had career consulting going on the last week here. We had somebody that had 5+ years experience who's already in the industry, who's looking to make some new decisions and make some pivots and some transitions. I've had professionals as well that have just been in unique situations where they're transitioning and they've been in the industry for 10 to 15 years and other industries looking to make that transition. And then I've had students that said, hey, I would love to sit down with you, go through my resume, just like you're doing with the resume workshops here at a bunch of universities. I'm going to book a slot with you and just sit down and kind of go through my resume, have a discussion, talk about my plans on what I want to do and get some advice on where I'm going with that. So that is all under my just career consulting as a giant umbrella as well. Currently, I have Wednesdays and Fridays. You can go on the calendar and look at the times available. I might expand these out a bit more depending on my other workload from other projects that have been coming in and discussions. I'm curating business a little bit from a few different angles here as well. A lot of projects going on. Very excited it's taken off the way it has. But I appreciate all of you for the support as well on the venture, the business, the channel, and everything else that goes along with that kind of quant finance community here. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And as always, until next time.